You thinking about raised ceilings? Well, let's talk about the pros, the cons, and why some builders have a love-hate relationship with this feature. Let's get into it. First, we have to ask ourselves, what actually is a raised ceiling? And basically, it is a portion of the house that has a raised ceiling compared to the normal height or standard height seen throughout the rest of the home. So what are some of the perks? Well, one of the perks is it gives the illusion that the space is so much bigger and more expansive than what it actually is. Number two is it floods the space with natural light. It looks absolutely incredible, and how bright this area feels is amazing. This is a super luxe and premium upgrade to your home, and trust me, when people come over, they will notice the difference. And it begs the question, are there any cons to this? And yes, there are. For one, because you've got such a big space, it's gonna take a lot more time and effort to be able to cool and heat this space effectively. And more importantly, the cost it will take to be able to heat and cool a space of this size as well. Then you have audio and sound issues you need to keep in mind. Because the height of the ceilings, you're gonna have all these echoes bouncing around, and it can get quite noisy at times, something to keep in mind. And lastly, the overall cost to be able to perform this exercise can get relatively expensive. Again, it is a premium feature. It costs more materials, more labor to be able to do this. Then we also have to take into account the structural complexity of not being able to overbear and overload walls and bearings and things like that as well. So another factor we have to keep into account. So I hope you enjoyed this cool feature. I will see you next week with a brand new cool feature. Share this with someone who you think would love to have this in their home. And of course, until next time, stay golden. Yours.